What up, big time gang? Welcome back to episode 12 of JD's collection. Now this one is going to be another graffiti. It's a big special, a Magnum. But what I want to talk about first, before we even get into the watch, is real quick, just my feelings, my opinion. Like I said, they're like buttholes, everybody's got one. But my opinion on this version of the watch is the Magnum was something that when it first released by Invicta was hard to get, first of all. And we're talking like an $800 price point. And it made it very highly sought after. I know I dreamt of getting one. Then I got up to 15 after they re-released them. But one thing I've made a point to avoid is this one here. And not this particular watch, but the movement and the quality that they're putting into the watches. So this is a beautiful graffiti. It's a black stainless steel, black bezel, black mother of pearl dial. That's all great. But then they go and they put a VD53 non-reserve on this watch. So you've got a VD53, which is a 0 jewel, very low budget quartz movement. And then it's not even a reserve. So that really irked me. Why would they do that to the Magnum, which is like, to a collector that's been collecting since these first came out, it's a higher level watch. It was reserve level only. It was, done with the 5040D back then, which isn't a, terrific quartz movement, but it's not a bad one by no means. And then they went and made it a non-reserve with a VD53 in it. That bothers me. And so I've made sure to avoid these particular models. Because even though the price point's really good, I don't want to go down to the VD53 and the Magnum because I hold the Magnum at a higher level. So this is the watch. It's beautiful. This is JD's watch. Like I said, this is episode 12. And I'm not knocking JD for getting it. Most collectors don't even care or don't even know. Either way, it's not a deal breaker for most people. And just for me, myself, I look at the Magnum a different way than most people probably do. And so it's a bigger deal for me than it would be for most. Most people would just be like, I don't care what movement it's got. It's a beautiful watch and I want it. So I'm not knocking you if you own one with a VD53 in it. All I'm saying is that I wish they didn't do it because to me, this watch is reserve level only. It's such a unique and brilliant design. And these Magnums, this generation, the first generation, were done so well. It's like a chiseled masculine watch. And then to go and put, one of the cheapest movements that Invicta sells in the watch and then make it non-reserve just kind of was like, ouch. But anyway, that's my piece on this piece. And now we'll get into flipping to the side of the table after the intro and actually showing you the watch close up. So stay tuned. All right, so now you can see the watch. You see that the second hand is ticking, where on the higher end quartz movements that Invicta uses, the second hand is actually the chronograph hand. It does not move. This is a VD53 and it moves. It still has a PC21 in the secondary movement, which is not, a great quartz movement at all, but that dial is tiny and that really isn't relevant. At least to me, it isn't. So the dial itself is beautiful. The black mother of pearl. I love black mother of pearl. And they killed it with the black bezel and the black mother of pearl dial. The black bezel is high polished. The secondary case and dial is high polished with another mother of pearl on the small dial there. You got the high polished black lug screws. And then you got the black clasp and clasp lock. So black is the theme for sure. Then you've got this more black themed hydroplating. So there's a lot of black in the background. Of course, you got your bright oranges, greens, blues, yellows, a little bit of whites, but there's a lot of black in it too, which the hydroplating normally doesn't have. So they themed this watch really well, and it's a good looking watch. I mean, I'm not knocking the watch at all. I just had to state my piece there on the my feelings on putting the VD53 in this watch. But yeah, it's super good looking. I love the mother of pearl dial, man. Black mother of pearl is one of my favorite dial finishes, and so I really like that. Cool watch. You guys have all seen Magnums before, I'm sure, and if you haven't, and this is your first one, this is a dope looking watch for sure. This is model number 34720. Like I said, it has a VD53 and the PC21 and the secondary dial here. Just a good looking watch. The graffiti theme is different, and I like that. It's definitely different than most of the graffiti themed watches I've seen. So it makes it, you know, a standout and different for sure. I like that blue that's in here a lot. I like that blue a lot. It's almost like a Carolina hydro or powder blue. So these are hydro dipped, and if you didn't know that, I just wanted to tell you real quick. They plate them in white, and that's why the inside of the bracelet's white like that. And then they dip these in a solution with this pattern on it, and the pattern sticks to the watch. And that's how you get this beautiful design. So they're unique, where you know, you're not normally going to see two exactly the same because they're all dipped differently. And you know, this sheet of design is laid out, you know, in maybe a big tub. I'm not sure how Invicta does it, but they should all be unique, and not two should be alike because they're all dipped separately. Case back, typical Zeus case back. So you got the Invicta Bolt Zeus. None of them ever say Magnum. Then you've got the inked chronograph, water resistant 200 meters, model number 34720, all stainless steel. It does have a scissor clasp still, even though it's non-reserve, which is nice. The milled clasp is always much better than the stamped. I'm just so partial to the Magnum because this was a watch I wanted for years. And then when I finally got it, I was so excited. And then when I saw these come out and I saw the price, I was like, "Ooh, wow!" And then I realized that it was a non-reserve, and I didn't even know what movement it had yet, but I knew it was non-reserve, and I was like, not interested, because back in the day, reserve meant something, and I really wanted it to be reserve. It was going to be a Magnum on my wrist. And wrist check, I'm wearing episode 11's JD's watch. I just put it on for the video. JD, don't worry. I'm not sporting it outside, but I really am digging this watch. So anyway, that's the Magnum. Beautiful watch. I said my piece many times already. Shout out to JD once again. Episode 12. We still got 8 more to go. And I'm just super appreciative for the opportunity to be able to show you guys watches that I probably would never own. So let's put this on the wrist and see what it looks like. There it is on the wrist. It's a great looking watch, man. I really like it. If this was like a 5040D and a reserve, oh man, I don't know, I might be in love. Luckily it's not, because I don't need no more watches. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like, and then smashing that subscribe button, turn the bell notification to all. Share it with your friends so that we grow. Make sure you're checking out the lives every Friday night on my channel here. And be nice, stay humble, treat everybody with respect. The way I look at it is that you treat people with respect until they deserve not to be respected. And then it's free game. You know what I mean? Stay safe, family. And as always, God bless.